Hello everyone. So friends, in our previous lecture we saw that how we can use Mockito extension in JUnit 5 to enhance the capability of our test classes and test methods and to use the annotation support provided by Mockito framework. So friends, that was the configuration for JUnit 5. Now if we want to use the same configuration in JUnit 4, instead of Mockito extension we need to use Mockito JUnit runner. And also there are various other ways which we will be discussing in our upcoming lectures. So in this lecture we'll see that how we can use Mockito JUnit runner to basically use the annotations in our unit test. So let's go to IntelliJ and see the demonstration of Mockito JUnit runner. So here in IntelliJ you can see that in one of our previous lecture we created a Maven project, and in our pom.xml we saw that how we can use Mockito with JUnit 4. So friends, you can open that Maven project where we configured JUnit 4 with Mockito. So here we'll see the demonstration of how we can use Mockito annotation when we are testing in JUnit 4. So friends, here you can see the project is empty. So what I will be doing is that in our previous lecture we saw an example. So I will simply copy that example here and then we'll see the demonstration of how we can use the Mockito annotations with JUnit 4. So here if I switch the IntelliJ project, this was our JUnit 5 project, and here we saw the testing of book service class which internally uses book repository, and here we saw that how we can use @inject mock and @mock annotations to basically test the stuff in JUnit 5, because here we used @extend with Mockito extension .class. But in JUnit 4 there are various ways to do this. So one of the ways is using the Mockito JUnit runner. So first what I will do is I will simply copy these three classes, and here what I will do, I will first create a package. It's a com.hubberspot.annotations.support, and inside this package I will simply paste the three classes. So friends, here we are actually testing the get new books with applied discount method present in book service class, which internally uses book repository here to get the list of new books, and then we are simply applying the discount on the new books and finally returning the list of books. So this example we saw in our previous lecture. So in JUnit 4, when we will test this class, so in our test folder I will simply create a package as mockito.annotations.support. And also friend, if I go back, so here I will simply copy this class annotations test, and here I will simply paste it. So friend, as soon as I pasted it here, the first thing you can see this, that there is no extend with JUnit 4. So the compiler is complaining here. So in JUnit 4 there is a different way to use this Mockito annotations. So we'll remove this first. And here you can see that as we are using JUnit 4, but here @test we have taken from JUnit Jupyter, which is JUnit 5. So we'll remove this also. So we'll use @test of JUnit 4, which is present in package awk.junit.test. So we'll import it, and here we'll use assert equals from awk.junit.assert, which is part of JUnit 4. So friends, here you can see that all the compilation errors are gone. So if I run the test case now with these annotations, so here you can see it gave null pointer exception because we haven't told Mockito what to do with these annotations, and Mockito doesn't know that we are using these annotations where book service class is our class under test annotated by @inject mocks, and book repository is our mocked external dependency being mocked by @mock annotation. So friends, in JUnit 4 we need to tell Mockito that these are the annotation which we are using in our annotations test class. So as in JUnit 5 we saw that we extended the annotations test class using @extend with. In JUnit 4 we can use run with annotation, and inside that run with we need to provide a runner which is Mockito JUnit runner dot class. So what it does is it runs the annotations test class with Mockito JUnit runner, where now we can use the Mockito provided annotations, because when we use this annotation, Mockito will scan this test class and sees that there are annotations associated with Mockito framework. So friend, if I run the test case now, you can see the test case got executed successfully. So friend, in this lecture we saw that how we can use the Mockito annotations in JUnit 4 using @run with Mockito JUnit runner dot class. And also friends, there are other ways to do this. So in our next lecture we'll see that how we can use the other ways to use these annotations in our test. I hope you liked this video. Thanks, have a nice day.